what it do, guys? Super excited. Sheep coming at you with another video. This video is going to be another snowboarding trip here, but this is another solo snowboarding trip. And we're actually heading to Killington, Vermont. So I'm super excited to be heading up there. I ended up buying a spring pass to Killington, Vermont. To put this in perspective, Killington does a really unique process and builds amazing snow coverage. And 2 years ago, they were able to snowboard all the way up until June 1st, which is absolutely incredible. And I don't know any other mountain on the East Coast that does that. So I ended up buying the spring pass because the spring pass was $249. And you're like, you may say to yourself, wow, that's a little expensive. But the reality is it's unlimited after March 15th. And the great part about it is that you're able to just kind of go and go about your day, and it really relieves the feeling of, you know, often when I buy a snowboard ticket, I feel like I need to spend as much time as possible because the amount of money it costs. The other component of Killington that I really love is that they've collaborated with awesome sponsors, Burton, you know, Woodward, GoPro, Red Bull, all those guys, Subaru, you know, gotta shout out to Subaru. But they have done a really great job, and Woodward actually helps build all of their snowboard terrain parks and ski terrain parks, of course. But the reality is, what is Woodward? Well, they're like a really dope organization that is like basically a farm system for the next X Games, next Olympians, and extreme sports, basically. So they do snowboarding, skiing, skateboarding, I believe surfing, you name it, they're a part of it. And so when you get there, those terrain parks are premium, and they really they're really built so you can scale your way through your process of learning. So for me, back in 2012, I think it was, I had a really bad crash. I think I fell about like 7 feet off onto my back and my head. So the big thing with terrain parks, anything with jumping, grinding rails, it's a game of mental chess. It's a mind game, I'd say about 80%. You know, you do need some skills, you do need some understanding of how they work, but it really is a mental game. So this snowboard park has really changed my experience, and I've been going solo, so I've been able to do runs like you know, hundreds of times to really build in muscle memory and build confidence. So the other part of this video, which is pretty dope, is we're going to be stealth car camping. So I will see you guys up at the mountain. We're going to get into some more stuff about Killington, and then I'll kind of show you guys the setup tonight when we get in the back. Let's get into the day, guys, and I will see you guys at the mountain. So we are finally here at Killington. The one thing I also love about Killington is the fact that there's Subaru VIP. I don't know if you can see over there, but this whole front row is meant to be VIP for Subaru. They have a deal with Subaru. You know, here's the new 2021. And even though I'm late on the day, I get to park right up front here. So it's pretty amazing. You know, see how everyone has to park all the way in the back out there? So you just automatically get to pull right up front because you're a Subaru driver. Because I have the season pass, I get to just skip all the niceties and just walk right up to the lift and hop right on. So, you know, I'll talk to you guys when I finally get up to the top. So what's up, guys? We are at the top at Woodward. You can see behind me. It's really dope that they dedicate this whole part of the mountain pretty much to Woodward and their terrain park. This whole right side is the terrain park, and the left side is the beginner with a nice thoroughfare down the middle. So what I'm going to do is just get a warm-up run in, go down the kind of the center column and hit the beginner terrain park, and you guys will be going with me. So let's get into it. This is the Woodward Peace Park. It's one of the, I'd say it has some of the biggest features on it in the whole park. So might be premature to take you guys down there, but we're gonna go and give it a go. As you can see, they have this lovely sign, little Woodward Peace Park. So we'll do our best and see how it goes. What's poppin', guys? So finally done with the day, finished the sesh, and it was amazing. You know, I was able to strap up, jump on, and then get like 4 hours in. Today is technically a work day, so I did have to do some meetings, but I've been loving remote work. You know, COVID has had so many challenges, but I would say that this is one benefit. So I am grateful that I am able to work remote. I still miss my students, and I hope the best for them, and I hope to see them soon. But due to that, and due to COVID, I was able to come out here, jump on the mountain, get 4 hours in, and then do a Google Meet meeting, get all that stuff done, and then get like 3 or 4 more runs in. It's like the perfect day. So today it was gorgeous. I had such a great experience. Blue skies, not a cloud in it, and the sun was shining. And you'll see just some of the little things I worked on today. I really am improving on my jumping. I wasn't really able to record that because I didn't want to leave the GoPro alone. I am solo recording all of this, and this is a solo trip, so I do get a little weird about leaving my camera. You will see some of that footage of me, you know, getting some actually pretty big jumps in, but because I'm on super wide, it really doesn't look that big. So just so you guys know, I'm recording all this on the GoPro 8. So just know and have the appreciation that when you watch the people on the GoPro ads and they're jumping, they are getting insane air. I'm doing a jump that's like 12 feet. So just pay attention to when those clips play and how low it looks like I may be jumping on super wide. Just realize how big those people are jumping. They're doing like 50-foot jumps on motorcycles. Just remember that and have appreciation, especially when you shoot on super wide. It distorts some of the angle because we want to make sure that you guys can see what we're doing and just see a little bit more of the adventure. But yeah, I was able to practice a bit more on the rails, just trying to get solid and feel more comfortable. Got to do a few more work calls and a few more things to wrap the day up. And then I guess I'll show you guys what I end up picking up for dinner. There's a bit of reading I'm going to do, but that's the plan for the evening. Thanks for coming along for the ride, guys. And I will see you guys like later tonight, and we'll get into what I'm going to eat. So spent some time playing Switch, did a bit of reading and stuff like that, made a few phone calls, and now I am here in another parking lot somewhere in the city. And I ended up getting some Japanese food. So I ended up going for the sashimi platter, looking pretty tasty. I know the lighting in here isn't the best, but we'll bear with it. I got some fried tempura, calamari, and vegetables. A little bit of soup over here. This is just a dipping sauce, and I'm watching Bob's Burger on my phone. So that's going to be the plan of what I'm going to be doing for, I guess, the next probably 30-40 minutes. And then I'm going to head off to the spot where I'm going to spend the night. I'm going to get to dinner, and I'll see you guys at the sleeping location. What's up, everybody? So I switched to the iPhone just because it's a little easier, and it already has a camera in the back. So this is my setup. Got reflectix on all the back windows. I got my Mr. Buddy heater. I do not run that when I'm sleeping. It's only if it's super cold in the morning. And I have a fan to distribute the heat so it doesn't mess with the ceiling. So I'm sure people are going to jump in the comments with some nonsense. And I have a good rig, and the fan I have hangs on the hook in the back there, and it blows the air so it doesn't actually raise to the ceiling. I only use it on the low setting in here. As you can see, all the windows are done. My snowboard and everything's right here. That's my clothes. Got some LaCroix. That's my snowboarding bag for the day. And right now I'm just going to chill and play some Switch and watch Last Chance U basketball series. So that's the plan right now. Good morning. Wow. So slept pretty decent. Just started the car. I ended up parking in a hotel parking lot. I did take a video on my iPhone last night just because it was a little easier in the back, but I figured for audio purposes I'd show you what I'm looking at now. This is all my stuff. I stacked my bags, a snowboard bag, clothing bag. I use this down blanket. It's like a little small down blanket with this wire as the cover up front for now. I do need to work out a better system. Mr. Buddy heater, just used it for like probably 15 minutes this morning, and You can see the fan I talked about back there, so the heat doesn't hit the ceiling. It's been working pretty well. And the back window is covered up, and then I have everything all the way around. So right now, just turn the car on. Oh, I always try to crack a window for condensation. It's wintertime, so it really doesn't help that much. As you can see, the whole front window is iced up and everything. So I usually take some of the reflectix off the drive, or I pull farther out of a parking lot before I remove everything. I used to just get out the door predominantly, but I have been crawling through here to the driver's seat as of late. I find it a little bit easier just to kind of get the process started and get out without people kind of being like, why are you, like, what's that dude doing? Because the reality is that sometimes I'll stay more than one night in a place. I try to mix it up, but it does help when you can just climb through and drive away. A lot of people are used to cars doing auto start now, so it doesn't feel so crazy to them, or it doesn't seem weird that a car is starting with no one in it. So that is one thing that's like super useful. What's up, guys? So now that I'm not laying in the back in the dark looking like a wild man stealth camping in a hotel parking lot, just want to let you guys know that yeah, the plans have slightly changed. I think I'm going to only go this morning from about I think it's like 8 to 10, because I'm gonna have the opportunity to see my grandma, which is like really exciting because I haven't really been able to see her due to COVID, and now I'm protected because I was lucky enough to get my first vaccine. So she has had both of hers, which is excellent. So she's protected, my grandpa's protected, and my mom has both of them because she's in healthcare. So I'm really excited. And I'm just glad and feeling pretty blessed that I get to visit her, because I know so many of you guys out there watching, or people in the world, are not able to see their loved ones or see family members just due to people having like compromised immune systems or prior conditions. So just wanted to recognize how lucky I am, and just put that out there. So gonna have this chicken McGriddle, and then I'll see you guys at the mountain. What up, guys? So one of the first people out here on the mountain today. Look at this. Look at that, gorgeous. About to just get a regular run in, hit the small terrain park, and then we'll be hitting the Peace Park right after this. So here we go. You all right, bud? You good? All right. What is up, guys? So we're back in the car. I decided to wrap it up early. I got up there nice and early at the mountain at 8, right when it started. I was one of the first people on the mountain. Started out at a nice, cool, crisp 16 degrees, and then got up to a really nice, warm 28, 30 in the time I was there. So got some amazing runs in. I'm getting really confident and feeling really good about my jumping. But I figured I should wrap it up and end it on a high note, because you never want to push it too much, because that's when you start making mistakes and you can get injured. Right now I'm heading to my grandma, so I thought this would be no better time to end the video. But I just want to thank you guys for watching and following along. I didn't say this earlier in my video, but part of the reason I was inspired to come out this weekend is there's been a lot of loss in my life lately. And I wanted to try to turn that feeling of sadness into like inspiration, and trying to, turn it into creativity. And how can I pull something positive out of some of these negatives? I ended up losing my grandfather, which is very sad. And, he was pretty ill. And so he had gone through so much in his life that it just seemed to be his time. We also at work lost a student just the other day. And, that was really saddening to me. And, he was just such a great young man, and, the world's the worst place without him in it. So I don't want to get into details about him, just to respect him and his family, but I just did want to point that out, that, I'm trying to find ways in 2021 where we have so many negatives in the world, like COVID, we have crazy politics, we have all these things, but I hope that these videos actually can inspire you or help you be creative in your own experience, to do the things that you love and to pull the things you need out of your experiences. I'm pulling in, so I want to just sum this up. But thank you guys for watching the video and coming along on my journeys. Please make sure you subscribe. That lets me know you guys are enjoying the content, and especially like it, because that helps with the YouTube algorithm, but it also lets me know what content you guys are enjoying the most out of the things I'm posting. If you're really enjoying it, hit the bell. It's gonna let you know whenever I post. I am trying to stay consistent and post every Thursday, so please stay tuned for that. And if you are enjoying this content, the bell is gonna help you know whenever I'm posting. So again, my name is Zach Jones. This is Long Way to Go, and I'll see you guys in the next video.